Indiana, the Hoosier State. Indiana, the 19th state admitted to the United States on December 11, 1816, is often referred to as the Hoosier State, although the origin of this term remains uncertain. The state capital, Indianapolis, is renowned for hosting the prestigious Indianapolis 500, a world-famous motor racing event. Indiana's picturesque landscapes include historic covered bridges, celebrated annually at the Park County Covered Bridge Festival. The state's deep-rooted basketball tradition is immortalized in the film, Hoosiers, highlighting its cultural significance. President Benjamin Harrison, the 23rd U.S. President, though born in North Bend, Ohio, lived most of his life in Indianapolis, where his former home now serves as a museum. Northern Indiana is recognized for its Amish communities, particularly around Shipshewana, showcasing traditional crafts and a simpler way of life. South Bend is home to the University of Notre Dame, famed for its Fighting Irish football team. Delta, Indiana, proudly claims Madam C.J. Walker, the first female self-made millionaire in the U.S., known for her beauty and haircare products for African American women. The historical Wabash and Erie Canal, once the longest in the U.S., played a vital role in Indiana's 19th-century economic development. Indiana Dunes National Park, along Lake Michigan's southern shore, features sand dunes and diverse ecosystems, representing the newest addition to the U.S. National Park System. Marion, Indiana, honors its native son, iconic actor James Dean, with an annual James Dean Festival. The modern interstate highway system's conceptualization can be traced back to Carl Fisher, an entrepreneur from Indianapolis. Collectively, these facts underscore Indiana's multifaceted identity, blending cultural richness, historical significance, and natural wonders. Indiana Amber Alert. Indiana Amber Alert, Law Enforcement Protocol. This outlines the mandatory procedures for all Indiana law enforcement agencies seeking Amber Alert activation. Please note that all activations are statewide. Amber Alert criteria. The child must be below 18 years of age. The child must be suspected of abduction and deemed in imminent danger of serious bodily harm or death. Adequate descriptive information must be available to justify the potential effectiveness of a broadcast. The request must be recommended by the law enforcement agency with jurisdiction. Enter the child into IDAX, NCIC with the message KEEM. Upon meeting the criteria, contact the clearinghouse at 800-831-8953 at your earliest convenience. Clearinghouse personnel will verify compliance with the criteria and instruct you to secure a recent image of the child. Please complete the Indiana Amber Alert request form accessible at https://www.in.gov/isp/3412.htm. If possible, also obtain an image of the suspect. Outside regular business hours and on weekends, the Indiana Intelligence Fusion Center, IIFC, will manage your call and connect you with clearinghouse personnel. After the clearinghouse reviews and approves the request form, the Amber Alert plan will be set in motion. Indiana Missing and Endangered Persons. Missing and endangered. A law enforcement agency, upon receiving a notification regarding a missing endangered adult from the adult's guardian, custodian, or guardian ad litem, or from an individual providing home health aid services, possessing a health care power of attorney, or having evidence of a condition potentially preventing the adult from returning home without assistance, is mandated to create an investigative report if there is reason to believe that the adult is endangered. The investigative report may encompass the following details. 1. Relevant information obtained from the notification about the missing endangered adult, including a physical description of the missing endangered adult. b. The date, time, and place of the last sighting of the adult. c. The address of the missing endangered adult. 2. Information gathered during any preliminary investigation conducted. 3. A statement by the law enforcement officer in charge, setting forth their assessment of the case based on the evidence and information received. The law enforcement agency is required to promptly prepare the investigative report, ideally within 5 hours of receiving notification of a missing endangered adult, or as soon as practicable. In 2009, the Indiana General Assembly instituted the Indiana Clearinghouse for Information on Missing Children and Missing Endangered Adults. The clearinghouse serves as the centralized repository for all data concerning missing children and endangered adults either from Indiana or suspected to be in the state. This program is crafted to gather, archive, and distribute information related to missing children and endangered adults. By acting as a liaison, the Clearinghouse facilitates communication among citizens, private organizations, and law enforcement agencies concerning missing children information. Indiana Silver Alert. Silver Alert Criteria. 1. The person must be a missing endangered adult, missing endangered child, or high-risk missing person, or have a mental impairment validated through a credible medical authority, physician, physician's assistant, or nurse practitioner. 2. There must be sufficient descriptive information to believe the broadcast will be beneficial. 3. The request must be recommended by the law enforcement agency of jurisdiction. 4. Enter the person into IDAX, NCIC with message key EAM. If you believe the criteria have been met, call the Clearinghouse at 800-831-8953 as soon as possible. Clearinghouse personnel will verify the criteria and request you obtain a recent image of the missing person and complete the Indiana Silver Alert request form at https://www.in.gov/isp/3412.htm. After normal business hours and weekends, the Indiana Intelligence Fusion Center, IIFC, will answer your call and connect you to Clearinghouse personnel. After the request form is reviewed and approved by the Clearinghouse, the Silver Alert plan will be activated. If you do not have access to the request form or email capability, call the Clearinghouse. The Clearinghouse will complete the form over the phone with you. Consider immediately contacting your local media. Do not inform the media a Silver Alert will be issued until issuance has been approved by the Clearinghouse. The Silver Alert activation plan consists of all Indiana law enforcement agencies notified, and news, social media. Note: all procedures will not be concurrent due to multiple entities. The Clearinghouse will offer analytical support from the Indiana Intelligence Fusion Center, IIFC, Public Information Office, Cybercrime and Investigative Technologies Section, K-9, and additional ISP investigators and officers. All Silver Alert updates and the cancellation form must be completed at https://www.in.gov/isp/3412.htm. Call the Clearinghouse to notify and confirm the update, cancellation. Before completing the cancellation form, remove the missing child from IDAX, NCIC. An after-action review will take place after each Silver Alert activation. The submitting law enforcement agency should retain a copy of all Silver Alert forms and pertinent information to assist the Silver Alert Review Committee in evaluating the Silver Alert plan. Additional resources available: Indiana Intelligence Fusion Center, IIFC, 866-400-4432. Indiana Statistics. Report on Missing Person Statistics, September 2023. The following report provides a comprehensive overview of missing person statistics as of September 2023, encompassing cases of missing persons, unidentified individuals, and unclaimed persons. These statistics serve as a critical tool for understanding the current landscape of unresolved cases and guiding efforts in the realm of law enforcement and community outreach. Missing persons. As of September 2023, there are a total of 228 reported missing persons cases. Among these, 307 cases remain open, indicating active investigations and ongoing efforts to locate and reunite individuals with their families. The existence of more open cases than the total reported missing persons underscores the persistent and challenging nature of these investigations. Unidentified persons. The category of unidentified persons comprises 59 cases as of the current reporting period. Of these, 54 cases remain open, emphasizing the need for continued efforts to identify individuals whose identities are unknown. Resolving cases within this category is crucial not only for the individuals involved but also for bringing closure to families and facilitating the proper administration of justice. Unclaimed persons. In the realm of unclaimed persons, there are a total of 7 reported cases. Of these, 1 case has been successfully resolved, indicating progress in efforts to address these sensitive situations. The existence of open cases highlights the ongoing challenges associated with unclaimed persons, where individuals remain unidentified or unretrieved. The statistics presented in this report depict a complex and dynamic landscape surrounding missing persons. The high number of open missing persons cases suggests the need for sustained efforts in investigation, community engagement, and the use of technological advancements to locate and bring closure to these cases. Similarly, the prevalence of open cases in both the unidentified persons and unclaimed persons categories underscores the persistent challenges faced by law enforcement agencies, forensic experts, and support organizations in resolving these cases. The successful resolution of one unclaimed persons case is a positive development, showcasing the potential for successful outcomes in this challenging area. In conclusion, the September 2023 missing person statistics reveal a multifaceted and evolving landscape that demands ongoing attention and collaborative efforts. Law enforcement, community organizations, and the public must work together to address the open cases, identify the unidentified, and bring resolution to unclaimed persons situations. The data presented in this report serves as a foundation for informed decision-making, resource allocation, and a collective commitment to achieving positive outcomes in the realm of missing persons. As of September of 2023, Indiana statistics of missing persons are as follows: missing persons, 228. Open cases, 307. Resolved cases. Unidentified persons, 59. Open cases, 54. Resolved cases. Unclaimed persons, 7. Open cases, 1. Resolved cases.